Are you a new content creator on YouTube? I am, and I've been on for just about 3 weeks now. And so I thought I would just jump on here and talk a little bit about my channel so far, some of the analytics, and just to give you an idea of how it's progressing with me and maybe give you some inspiration too. Because, YouTube is new to all of us as content creators. And I think the information that I share today will be helpful to you. So please let me know in the comments what you think. And if you can add anything, that would be great. So, my channel is basically about getting older and all the issues that may be involved with that. I'm 74 years old, so I'm definitely getting older. And it's a journey. Life is a journey, and we just have to take it one step at a time and one day at a time and try to be as healthy and happy as we possibly can. So I think looking at YouTube as a business is really a good idea. I have mentioned in the past that I have a baking business, which I started 17 years ago. And of course, that business plan is completely different than the YouTube business plan. But I think the key word here is business. We have to think of YouTube as a business because if you're serious about, watching your numbers grow, gaining subscribers, making good content, I believe you really have to think of YouTube as a business. Starting a business, there are some similarities to all businesses, such as gaining customers. So in YouTube, it's gaining viewers, your packaging, and in YouTube, it's your thumbnail and your title. For me, it was using the best ingredients I could for my cookies. And of course, your content is your best ingredient for YouTube. So, those are some of the things that I keep in mind when I'm trying now to grow my channel. And so, I think it's important to think about YouTube this way. Plus, I don't think we should be focusing so much on our analytics. I really don't. I expect it's going to take quite a bit of time to gain momentum for my channel. I have listened to so many videos, so many YouTube videos with people explaining how to do this and how to do that, how to grow your channel, what not to do, all of this. And I understand and try and put all of that into practice. But I think at the end of the day, you need to understand that it's going to take time. You have to be patient, but to do your best, focus on writing up good content and having good thumbnails and titles, which I struggle with, as I'm sure many of you do. It's just one of those things that it doesn't come naturally to me. And so I am constantly working on that. But I know that in time, with practice, the videos will get better and better. And I think we all have to understand that. So I thought I would share some of my numbers. They're not very exciting, but as I said, it's really what I expected. I didn't expect, a ton of views or anything like that. As a matter of fact, the first couple of weeks, I probably had maybe one or two views. That's about it. And that's fine. I totally expect that as a new content creator on YouTube. So I have some numbers here that I thought I would share with you. So after 3 weeks, although YouTube says it's in the past 28 days, I think they count from maybe the time I joined or something. I'm not quite sure. So I've had 16 views total. Oh, and I have five five videos posted already. So I have 0 subscribers, which is normal. I'm okay with that. Um, so out of all those videos, I've had 108 impressions. I have a 9.3% click through rate, and views from the impressions is 10. So I have 10 views from my impressions. Not exactly sure what that means, but I guess I'll learn that in time. Let's see, the YouTube search says, how do I read this? 56.3% from YouTube search. Okay. 31% from browse features, 5 unique viewers, which I'm not sure what that is yet, and 1 returning viewer, which is good. So, I'm okay with that. I really am. I I plan to continue, and of course, and I look forward to coming up with, new content. It's actually really fun for me to do the research. I enjoy that part of it, to think about like what would viewers like to hear, or what would they like to find out or learn from me. So that makes me happy, and it makes me motivated to continue. And so we'll see. Maybe I'll check back in like a month, check back with you and let you know my progress. And I would just like to mention one thing, which you probably picked up on, which is my voice. I think this is part of getting older, is I think that my, how do you say it? My vocal cords are thinning. I think that's what it is. And it's very difficult to talk without like extra effort sometimes, not all the time. But I'm going to look into a speech pathologist and see if he or she can help me to project my voice a little bit better. So I just thought I'd mention that in case you're wondering what in the world is wrong with my voice. So um, yeah, so that's all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to check in, and please leave comments below if you have anything you'd like to add, or if you'd like to let us know your progress as a new content creator on YouTube. And I'm so sorry I did not introduce myself. My name is Susan, and I am enjoying my journey on YouTube, and I hope you are too. And I look forward to seeing you again. So thanks for listening.